G'day guys, welcome back to Reach Me or Teach Me. Super pumped. I just want to start off today's video by thanking everybody for the support that I've received so far. The comments, the engagement, the views, absolutely phenomenal. Starting to get some subscriptions going, but I must admit that's what I really need at the moment. So please, if you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. The views, as I say, they've blown me away. Today's video is a little bit of a special thank you to everybody, because the other Michael Jordan video that I've done, I don't quite know why or what I've done special about that video, but it has exploded. It's had nearly 1,500 views in a couple of weeks, which is blow them out of the water. It's 10 times the amount of views I've had on any of my other videos. So to celebrate that, I am going to do, I've had a couple of requests for this Voyager video from Michael Jordan, and I thought, what better way? Let's get amongst it. MJ's the GOAT. One of two, so I'll do it over two parts. I don't know how this one's 12 minutes. I don't know how long number 2 is, but we'll do 2 parts. Get amongst it, guys. Like, comment, and please subscribe. And if you don't like us, like I say, you can always unsubscribe later. But let's get amongst it.
Gets his own rebound. Shows it to Brown.
Orlando.
Let's just start that again.
Tom, though, you can't fall asleep. Jordan's there. But
I want to take that back to the start. And let's go.
Gets his own rebound. Shows it to Brown.
Orlando, Tom, though, you can't fall asleep. Jordan's there.
Oh,
but
he
Tom,
didn't even pass it.
That one. Watch the right hand now. Up high, his hand is there. He ducks out of the way. Now watch him throw it down in through. Hand now.
Look at him. His head has kissed the rim. And those first couple of clips just showed like his ability with the ball. He had massive hands. I can't even hold a basketball like properly, let alone pretend to throw it.
Up high, his hand is there. He ducks out of the way. Now watch him throw it down in through.
Person-sized hands. Look at him fly.
Michael will wrap it up with a dunk that won him a second
I can't read all of that. What the
NBA title. Ooh.
I'm sorry, this video is really quiet. I'm going to max the volume out and hope, I'll turn me up too just in case I'm turned down, hope that you guys can hear it. That's...
NBA title. Ooh.
The tongue out. The flare with the legs and the palm and throw it through.
Catch it now, throws it back to Michael.
Get stuffed.
Throw it through.
Catch it now.
That was like the Odell Beckham Jr. thing that I saw the other day. No way.
Throws it back to Michael. One hand.
Struck my heel and I felt you bruise it.
Okay, so this goes back to what I was saying in the other clip, where he used to like, he'd jump and he'd just float, like he'd just hover up in the air. Other players, the defenders, they jump, they come down, and somehow he's still in the air. Look at it.
And I felt you
Look at that. Look at that.
bled from the side that you wounded. Bit my tongue until I got through it. 'Cause
That's what I was saying in the other video. That's what I remember about MJ. Everyone talks about the dunking and all the rest of it, but it was that. The floating, but the ability to switch hands, to pump once, twice, sometimes 3 times, reverse it, windmill it, do whatever he had to get through the incredible traffic. And like, I think what a lot of the younger viewers that are watching the NBA now don't understand is that entire teams' defenses were set up and designed to stop Michael getting to the rim, and was designed to stop him scoring. And he still just did whatever he wanted.
I'm indestructible.
Gets the roll.
This is my domain. You're in the kingdom now. This is my domain. No one can tear it down. This is my domain. You're stepping on
This song is sick too. Who's this? What is this? This song is dope.
Inside the walls of my domain.
Michael Jordan throws the shot up left.
Look on every scar that you gave. Tore my body into what made me.
Oh man, this video is going to take me an hour. I've got to pause it every time. I don't even have anything to say to that. I just need to pause it to recuperate.
The hell you put me through is what
Jordan in the middle, sees Corzine, thinks better of it.
That's with a sore wrist, man.
this is my domain. You're in the kingdom.
Michael is sealing. Where did he go? Where did he go?
Can tear it down. This is my domain.
It's not even fair. This video is great too. Like, it's not showing all these epic dunks and amazing things. It's showing how incredibly dominant he was. And again, he just did whatever he wanted. The defense just... God help him.
Stepping on the ground.
Oh!
It's live or die that way. Inside the walls of my domain. This is my domain.
See what I mean? He's just toying with them.
Grapefruit off a tree. Exactly.
This is my domain. This is my domain. You're in my domain. This is my domain.
Michael Jordan in heavy traffic. Jordan on the drive, baseline right in deep, shoots it good.
No one can tear it down. This is my domain.
One-handed rebound. Do you believe that? Oh my goodness.
That is just sick. How do you start? He's going up with one hand. No. This. He's got the ball with... Oh, so grainy, so blurry. He's got the ball with one hand. He's jumped. The defender's done well. Stop the shot. Nothing much he can do. On the way down. Plop it up. We'll just plop it up with one hand.
And Michael has the ball. Again guarded by Shaw Marion. The fadeaway.
Left side of Jordan, reverse. Oh, incredible move by Michael Jordan at the buzzer.
There, Mike, look at this.
And that's what made him so unstoppable, right? So, as you've seen, he had good enough handles to create a shot. He would drive in, he'd either take an open dunk, he'd posterize somebody, or you'd go, okay, sweet, I've got you covered. I've stopped the dunk. Great defense. Defender is all over this. There is nothing he can do. Brilliant defense. You reckon? He's just going to wait until you come down. And then just before his feet hit the ground, he's just going to throw it up. There's been 100 examples of this in this video. You could not stop him. And let's say you cut off the drive. He'd just pull up for a mid-range. And same thing, he'd pull up, he'd float. The defenders would come up, they'd drop, and he'd still plop a mid-range. Or he'd post and he'd fade. You cannot stop the man from scoring.
The hang time move.
Look at it. Look at it.
Fly is really magical on television, and it brought people who were not basketball fans in just at the sheer majesty and grace of his movement.
Facts. Facts.
Williams getting so aggressive defensively. One ball.
probably going to alienate some people here, but this is part of what makes him the GOAT, in my opinion. And I don't think there's ever a true GOAT, because as Jordan himself says, you can't compare eras. But everybody knew who Michael Jordan was. Didn't matter if you followed basketball, whether you cared about basketball. Everybody, all over the entire Western world and a lot of the Eastern world, knew Michael Jordan, knows Michael Jordan, knows what he does. Because of exactly what that lady was just saying, that he brought people into the game that weren't at all interested in basketball because of his sheer grace and movement. A lot like Roger Federer did with tennis. There's a lot of people who don't necessarily like tennis, but they would watch a Roger Federer game just because of his grace and his movement. He was just on a different plane. And Jordan was the same. Jordan brought a whole world audience to basketball that had never seen the game before and never really cared about the game. And there's not too many players going around these days that can say that, as far as attracting people to the game.
By Smith, another one on Jordan.
Trouble. Leave it all inside.
Lambert just fired.
See what I was talking about before? The defenses were designed. They would do anything to stop him scoring. And you think about the different rules back then.
At Jordan. Here's Jordan.
Your eyes don't mess around.
Rodgers really coming hard. Yeah, hard. Okay. Michael went down very hard. Jordan just and Jordan goes down hard.
And this man's copping elbows and shoves and getting pushed down and going down hard, as you hear in the commentators say over and over again. And he got up and he carried on playing, and then he played the next game and the next game and the next game and the next game. The amount of 82 game seasons that he played through this sort of physicality, when he was the go-to man and he was getting it all the time. Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! They're straight up slapping him in the face. No matter.
You've been able to transcend geographical,
Look
racial,
at it!
social barriers. Your statue of respect, you go into seclusion.
Look at it!
Or do you try to maybe solve some of the world's problems?
Well, it's two big no's. I don't think I can go in seclusion. Certainly I can't solve the world's problems. There's a lot of problems out there. There's a lot of things that I can lend my support to. I will do that. That's simple. But I can't save the world by no means.
shot that won the
Had enough.
NCAA title in the final seconds of the game.
Jordan! Michael Jordan!
Gets credit for the field goal. He has 25. Jordan pulls up at the line.
Over Michael Adams.
That's got to be so... I can't think of the word, but when you're defending that, and he's doing that, it's like the big tall... I'm sweaty, yuck. It's like the big tall kid holding up the ball and the little kid can't get to it. It's disrespectful.
Well, he's going down. Rodman says, going down, Mike. I'll give you that ball.
Under 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Jordan on the phone.
He has no right to make most of these.
Michael steals the ball, and as he does, look at Scottie Pippen saying, there it is, my man on defense. There it was. He just took it away from him.
Cummings, look out. Nice man.
I've been waiting for this moment for all my life.
Look at that grab, one-handed by Michael.
Here's Jordan driving.
Look at it!
Reload pump, rimming Jordan under heavy pressure. What a tough shot.
Oh! Gee, there's been a lot of work put into this video. They have really dedicated some time to this. And some of this footage is really old and really grainy. What I really love about this video though is, like I said, like it's not like the, I think it was House of Highlights. It's not like the House of Highlights one, which at the time I think I said was the best highlights video I've ever seen, because it was so well done, coordinated to the music, really good footage, etc. But this itself, I think, is a better demonstration of how dominant MJ was on the court, and how hard he was to guard, how impossible he was to genuinely shut down. You couldn't stop him. You just hoped he had an off night. Hats off to whoever's made this video. I'm going to go and I'm going to like them, and I'm going to subscribe to their channel, because this is incredible.
She says it's not because of basketball, and it's not because of his fame and fortune and everything else. She says, you've got to see Michael Jordan with kids to appreciate just what a terrific guy he is.
Low left. Malone had it chopped away by Jordan. Stolen by Jordan. 19 seconds.
You know this one.
All right, it's win or lose. Game 6 for the Bulls.
17 seconds. If that's the last image of Michael Jordan, how magnificent is it?
Because so many feel they are already better just by trying to be like Mike.
I don't feel that I'm better than you or the next person, but I think in society, sometimes they view you to be better than the next person, and I don't think that's fair, but...
This is 2009. So he's well and truly retired by then. trying to think how.
Whatever, right. Which one? Which one? Right?
There's a lot of things in society that's not fair. You just have to live by it. I wish everybody could be beauty, but I don't think it's ever going to be that way. Get your young folk out there.
Look at it on the left. Watch the clips on the left, the little photos on the left, rather than what's going on there. I mean, he's just like abusing some teenager there or something at a training camp. But on the left, look at it. This is what I was meaning. Imagine anybody in today's NBA scoring with the ability that he did, copping that.
Want a drink? Trainer? Yeah.
You better get that Karl Malone spot.
Youngster. All right, Chris, come on, let's go.
How many times must you see it?
Get that, let's go.
Double down YouTube.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah, I regret Castro Cuban cigar. This cigar is one of the greatest cigars I've ever smoked in my life. And I'm giving you the only,
You hate
only
giving me that box.
to
Yeah,
taste it.
Oh, man, everything comes with a price. You want to share with people that you actually care about. You know that I'm not just going to, waste it. Take joy in, that I'm going to smoke every
friends,
I'm not going to give these things.
they're
Believe
not-
me,
they're
I know
not
how
worth
to.
it.
I can censor these types of situations. I'm not going to give guys who've never smoked a cigar a 30-year-old cigar that they can't appreciate. I got you covered. I'm not going to smoke more than one a day.
What is this? No, get out of that. Righto, folks. Well, thank you very much for sticking around. I hope you really enjoyed the video. I've got part 2 coming up. I'm going to do that right now, and then we were going to, I think I'll publish them both today. So don't forget to like, comments, and please subscribe. Hopefully we can build the channel up. I'm getting plenty of views and plenty of viewing hours. I just need to build up the subscriptions, and then maybe I can make this thing work. So jump on the train with me, guys. We'll see you in the next one.